Hi everyone, my name is Adonai and I wanted to explain about a brand name that I have. This brand name is very polarizing and it is changing millions of people's life. It is called Sigot, Femis. The meaning of Sigot, Femis is to believe in yourself, to never doubt yourself, to respect others, but to never listen to a negative advice, to never listen to the naysayers who get in between you and your dream. And a lot of people have been giving this name a very, very negative image. When I had the idea of this name, I never read it before. I never knew this name even existed. This Sigot name. It is a word in the dictionary, and most people are having a chance to interpret it however they want. However, I found this word from my heart. I didn't find it from a book. I didn't hear it from someone. It just came to me. Maybe I read it 20 years ago when I was 5 years old. I don't know. However, this word came to me from God, and all of a sudden it pierced through the negative thoughts of millions of Ethiopians. You know, Ethiopians are mostly afraid of judgment and they doubt themselves. When I say, by the way, us fearing judgment from others is what made us so beautiful and so unique. Because we have our own culture, our own dressing, the way we talk, the way we behave and stuff. However, Ethiopians are afraid of judgment in a way of they can't pursue their purpose. They cannot pursue their purpose. They are afraid of pursuing their dream. Who do they want to become? You know, they're afraid of what their neighbor is going to say about them. They're afraid of what people are going to say. Are people going to make fun of me? Let's say someone is a doctor and this doctor wants to become a singer. This doctor can never become a singer because this doctor is going to think my neighbors are going to say I am stupid and foolish for stooping too low from this respected career and choosing to become a singer. So this word called Sigot gives a freedom to people to express their dream, their purpose, to listen to their heart and not only to what other people tell them to do. You know, we all have unique purpose, we all have unique path, life path, and I think we should pursue them as we should because God said so. And what God wrote, no one can delete. What God said, no one can erase. No one. Because God is the highest of all. And He decides where you should be. And I believe in that heavily. I believe that my path is gave to me by God and not anyone. Nobody can tell me which path to follow. Recently, a lot of people have been trying to attach this word to politics, to religion, to different ideologies that do not serve me or the public. They were giving this name a negative how can I say, a negative perspective. It's their own perspective. However, what I meant and what they're saying is not matching. And even though I try to explain, they do not want to understand. You know, these persons are influencers, Facebookers, you know, writers, TikTokers, influential people. They just don't get it, you know. And I really love the city that I am in. I really love the person that I am. I really love everything about my life, honestly. And I just wanted to share that to people because how I achieved here to this level is through working with purpose. And to work with purpose, you need that word called Sigot. If you double down on your purpose, there is nothing that you cannot achieve. Of course, there will be doubters. Of course, there'll be haters and people that disrespect you, underestimate your potential. You need to Sigot in order to pass those naysayers. I did that, and here I am. I achieved this level, and that's what I want for other people as well. I want them to live the life that I have, the peace that I have, the achievements that I made, and I believe that I am a leader. I am leading people towards peace, towards love, towards self-belief, towards everything that they ever wanted in life. And I don't think this is wrong. I don't think this is wrong. And and that is why I'm explaining this to you all. I want the people around me to be so creative, to pursue their dream, their purpose. I want us to be international. I want Ethiopia to be international. I want to see international singers from Ethiopia, not only The Weeknd. The Weeknd grew in Canada. He grew in Toronto, where I've been. But here in Ethiopia, I want people to chase their purpose. Everything is ready for them. There's social media available. There's a fast network we have in Ethiopia. Like, the network is spreading so fast. There's easy access to anything that you want. Like, everything has changed in this country. You understand? And people should never be afraid of the doubters. They need to pursue their dream and their purpose at this moment, right now. Their imagination needs to work. Their imagination needs to stop being afraid of other people. You understand? And I believe it's the people that pursue their purpose and their creativity that will grow the economy of Ethiopia, that will grow everything in this country. I believe so. And that there's a freedom, there is an open opportunity for all of us to do that. If we do it correctly, if we don't, harm people, spew negative words. There are some people that spew negative words all day and every day. Like Yoni Manya, like Mota, like Gigi Kia. Like, there's a lot of negative people that spew negativity every single day. These people, they are not benefiting the community in any way, shape, or form. They are giving this country a bad name. The name that it doesn't deserve currently. You understand? It is representing the community that are creative, the youngins, a bad image. We don't even want this type of negativity in our life anymore. We want to be different. We want to show up for ourselves. As long as it doesn't harm people. Let's be positive. Let's love each other. Let's grow. Let's use the opportunities that are coming our way. A lot of international companies are being invited to Ethiopia. And this is due to TikTok and the growing creativity of Ethiopia. And for creativity to exist, there needs to be peace. And we do have that. We have everything ready to change everything. What is missing now? What's missing is people do not believe in themselves. People do not have confidence. People do not have self-love. People are afraid of their neighbors and the naysayers and the laughers, the doubters, the underestimating people. And this is what I'm trying to change. I have a big goal and I know I can achieve this, and I am going to, definitely. I love you so much. Thank you.